Hello everybody and welcome back once again to another video update. The April edition, which is going to cover March really, because hey, I didn't do it in March. But anyway. Right, okay. Why am I chuckling? This is not a laughing matter, okay? This is a serious matter. I have to offer a sincere apology because I'm an evil so-and-so. I came up with a harebrained scheme in February, actually, that, you know what, I've not done an April Fool's on this channel, ever, I don't think, in 12 years, and almost 12 years of doing this. So I think I should do an April Fool's this year, because why not? I like a laugh and a joke. And so in February, I thought to myself, I've got the perfect April Fool's, and I'm sure people will see right through it because I have categorically told people that I will not be doing another Skyrim series ever again. Having done it for 4 years, I cannot bring myself to play the game ever again because I've done the game to death. So maybe people will realise it's April the 1st and therefore this has surely got to be a joke. But reading the comments of the video and some of the comments on the Discord server, some people didn't realise and have been absolutely really looking forward to seeing Karvak and his adventures. And that has made me feel really bad because it was an April Fool's. Surprise! It's April Fool! I feel like the fool now, bloody hell. I almost feel compelled to carry on the story after all this. So yeah, it was a joke. It was an April Fool. I'm so sorry for those of you that are really looking forward to seeing a new Skyrim playthrough. But it was a joke. It was a joke. I'm so sorry. Don't be too mad, please. I could just turn around and say, you fools, you should have realised. Some people have realised, because on the comments are like, is this an April Fool? This is got to be an April Fool. And it was. There was a couple of clues in there as to why it might not have been a proper video. First of all, the thumbnail wasn't a proper thumbnail. That was I was just threw something on there. Second clue was I uploaded it at 10 a.m. in the morning. Now, you rack your brains, folks, and you think to yourself, when did I ever upload an LP video at 10 a.m.? Never. It's always at like 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe a little bit later at times. It's in the evening I do my uploads. And the reason why I uploaded it in the morning, because I'm sure I've heard somewhere that April Fool should be played before midday. So I thought, I better put it up at 10 a.m. Give the video a chance to fester a bit and for the joke to play out. And then I'll give you a video update later on in the day. So that was the kind of second clue. Subtle clues, but they were in there if you'd spotted them. And of course, the date itself. So anyway, yes. Apologies, folks. Didn't mean to get people... I kind of realised that some people probably would get really excited, and then... Because I know a lot of people do want to see another Skyrim series. So I did kind of expect it to happen. But now that it has, I feel a little bit bad. But anyway, there you go. So feel free to abuse me on the comments of this video instead. Yeah, silly bastard. Excuse the French. Right, so there you go. April Fool's. So just to confirm, there will not be an adventure with Karvak, which, to be honest with you, I'm sparing you having to listen to me trying to do some kind of random Yorkshire-based GT thick accent, which obviously was my best efforts. All right, for the joke, I went the whole hog here, put on the accent, did a bit of research as to how they kind of speak, and then went into the whole. I put a bit of effort into it. You should give me credit for that at least. Right. Anyway, so there you go. So that's the first update. The second update really is games of the future, upcoming LP series. I'm currently playing Kingmaker. Got lots to do in that, so we're going to continue with that, of course. I may have a break of Kingmaker at some point. I'm still debating because I'm really still enjoying it. So if I continue to enjoy it, I'll just continue to play it. And if we end up finishing it, then fine. But if we get to a point where I think, you know what, end of Act 2, end of Act 3, we're kind of halfway through the game, end of Act 3, shall we just kind of take a break and come back to it a little bit later in the year? Maybe, potentially, we'll see. This Eye thing, Echoes of the Eye, Outer Wilds, will finish probably the next couple of weeks. I am going to be starting, I promise you, this is not an April Fool's, Three Kingdoms. The game overwhelms me at the minute. And I just watched a couple of videos, I'm like, oh my god, this looks like the most complicated Total War I've ever seen. So I need to sit down with it and properly play it. from the videos that I've seen, I'm quite happy now that I don't have to watch the entirety of the Three Kingdoms programme, because it starts off at the start of the saga, and I've seen the start of the saga. I'm halfway through the series, so I know all the characters that are in it, and I know the stories behind the characters already, so I can start the game and play the game without finishing the series off. So I'm happy with that. I mean, I might be exposed to spoilers if people say what happened at the end of the series, but I'll run that risk. So yeah, it will start. I just need to be able to sit down first with it and play it probably for a good 10 to 15 hours, so that at least I know the basics and I can strategize a little bit, because I don't want it to be a completely blind playthrough from the start, because I'll spend the first handful of sessions bumbling around, not knowing what I'm doing, and that doesn't make the best viewing content for a Total War game, if you ask me. So once I've sat down properly and done that bit of research and had a bit of a play around and stuff, then I shall be in a much more confident position to say, right, bingo, bango, now is the time to start. We've got variable sunlight. It's just every time I record one of these sessions, the sun decides to come out and then go away, then come out and then go away. It's always the case. It's been snowing the past couple of days. Last week, I was sat in the local park, Roundy Park in Leeds, with a picnic with a friend and a hip flask of rum, in 20-degree heat, in t-shirt and some tracksuit bottoms and walking boots, and just chilling out. It was glorious. A week later, it's snowing. The hell? Right, anyway, so that's the outlook for the channel. We will be starting Three Kingdoms at some point in April. That's my goal. No fixed date, but sometime in April, there will be some Total War coming. Okay? Okay. Pathfinder Kingmaker will continue, and then I'll give you something on the side. I'm still debating whether that should be Gran Turismo, or maybe some other PlayStation game, maybe. I need to buy the Elgato capture cardy thing, which is £120, and I know I've got a side pot of money from you guys, from your generosity, that I could use, but I don't like to use it for big chunk purchases. And so £120 is too much to take out, because I'm a tight Yorkshireman. So I'm thinking, well, I'll pay some of it from my own money and some of it from the PayPal fund, the Patreon fund and stuff, and I'll do it that way. So I'm not taking too much out of the Patreon money. So and then I keep putting it off and thinking, well, maybe I'll just wait a bit longer. Oh, I don't like to part with my cash. I'm a Yorkshireman. So I'm still debating whether I should do that. I think I might do that, because I'm actually really enjoying Gran Turismo, and I haven't done much online stuff on the game, but I've done quite a bit, and I've gone from rank E, because you start from rank E, to rank C, or B even maybe, quite quickly. And therefore it'd be quite fun to start playing some of those races online on the camera, some streams, even just some recorded sessions of some of the single player stuff as well. Not too much of it, but maybe sort of 5 to 8 videos of it as something a bit different. And there's some great games on sale on the PlayStation Plus store, which I might want to download whilst they're cheap on the PlayStation store. And if I've got the capture card, I can actually record them on the PlayStation. So I will get it probably in the next couple of weeks, and then you'll have something PlayStation 5 based coming your way. Gran Turismo, maybe something else that I might purchase from the PS store, depending on what I go for. So there will be some other stuff coming as well. I've just had a very busy period over the past sort of 2 to 3 weeks with work and stuff, but it should hopefully die down a little bit outside of that in April. Right, okay, so that's that. So what else was I going to say? Video update, there's not really much happening in my life at the moment, other than I'm very busy with work. Back travelling again, was in Birmingham yesterday, was in Manchester 2 weeks ago, and we're going to be in London in 2 weeks, travelling all the different offices across the country and seeing staff and delivering meetings and visiting stuff. It's rather cool. I quite like travelling, but it does take a lot of time out of your week, and because you're recovering, like today I'm recovering from the travel. Yesterday I was in Birmingham, the day before I travelled down, so that's almost like 3 days of your week kind of put out there. So there's a bit of travel going on, and I'm travelling to London on the 12th of April, and I came across, while I was booking the hotel, I came across a new concept which I've never heard of before, and it is, I stay in the travel lodges because they're cheap and cheerful, again, Yorkshireman, and there's something called a super room in these travel lodges now. It's kind of a new concept, the Travel Lodge Super Room, which is a room in the travel lodge which has got a few mod cons when compared to a normal Travelodge room, such as a Kit Kat on your desk, proper coffee machine rather than the instant stuff you get, and lots of connectivity ports in and around your bed so you don't have to move around to plug your phone and charge it up, and really fancy shower. You know, it's a kind of a business class, more swanky Travelodge room. So I thought, oh, I'll try that out. Never heard of it, but it sounds like it could be all right. So I'll let you know how it goes. The Travelodge Super Room. So that's that. Not really much else to update you with other than April. This is the month that I'm going to be finding out what's gone on with the old lungs, the old clots. I'm supposed to be having a follow-up scan this month. My 3-month period of being diagnosed ends on the 9th of April, which is a week and a half away. So I'll keep you posted as to whether I've got the all clear or not. I'm hoping I get the all clear before the 15th of April. Because what's happening on the 15th of April, folks? Well, my anniversary, my 12-year anniversary, apparently somebody said it was on the 14th of April. I'll have to double check this date, but it's around about the 14th, maybe 13th. I think it's the 14th, right? I always get this wrong. Because I uploaded a test video before my first video, which kind of throws things out. But my first official video, I think, might have been the 14th of April 2010. So the 14th of April is my anniversary. 12 years doing this. I keep saying this every year it goes by. It's 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. It's been 85 years. So it's quite an achievement to be doing this. You know, people have come, people have gone, people have taken sabbaticals, people have, you know, I'm still going 12 years on. I still love it. I still enjoy it, sharing the content with you guys and playing the games. And I can't play games off camera anymore because I've just got used to role playing on camera, and I really love it. So, you know, I'm still happy to be celebrating that I'm still going strong, regardless of how many people watch. And that same old mantra still applies, that if some people, a handful of people, are still enjoying, I couldn't care less if it's 1,000 or if it's 5. If somebody's getting something out of my videos and enjoyment out of it, and I'm enjoying it, then all 5 of us, all 6 of us, whatever, we'll crack on and enjoy it together. And that's the way I still look at it, and that's why I think I have had this sort of longevity, because it's certainly not the numbers. It's definitely the experience and having a community that I can engage with on the Discord, for example, and on the old forums. It's just kept me going and going and going. And it's really you guys that have done that, because without that interaction, without you guys in the streams and things like that, what would be the bloody point? There would be no point, would there? So I've got to thank you too for this. So anyway, long story short, the anniversary party stream, which is now customary like the Christmas party stream, is going to happen on the 15th, which is a Friday. Why have it on the Thursday the 14th? No, let's not mess about. People are working on the Friday, myself included. Let's not bother. Let's not worry about that. Let's sit down on the 15th of April, which is a Saturday, which is a much more normal day to have a party, and we'll have a party stream, an anniversary party stream, and we'll get up to the usual shenanigans. So I'm going to put it up on the channel over the next couple of days, nice and early, so you can get it yourself planned, get your food and get your alcohol in, because there'll be alcohol involved with me, certainly. I'm just debating what rum I'm going to buy. I think I've already got my rum choice in mind. I think I'm going to treat myself, because I'm hoping to have some good news by then. And it's been a busy year, busy 2 years really, 2.5 years in fact. I'm going to treat myself to some Zacapa and make myself some nice Zacapas for the stream. So yeah, get yourself your drinks, get yourself your snacks, you know, get yourself prepared. But more importantly than anything is I'm coming to you while you're like, why should we help you out? You've just played the most horrible April Fool's prank on us. I'm not going to give you nothing. But if you have it in your hearts to forgive me, then I'm going to set up a temporary channel on the Discord server like I did last time. And I want you to suggest things, little segments that we can do on the anniversary stream. And I want to do something nostalgic. You know, something nostalgic. I like nostalgia. The older you get, nostalgia's good. Let's look back on the good old days, whether it's looking back at something I've done on the channel, you know, whether it's something I've done at all. Like in the Christmas party stream, I played World of Warcraft. Never played it on the channel before, but it was nostalgic for me because I played it Christmas 2007 and loved it. So just something nostalgic. That's one thing we've got to be doing. You know, something to commemorate the channel, look back at something channel based. So let's look into the archives and think of something that we could watch together from an old video, or reminisce about something that's happened on the channel. So something nostalgic, something to kind of look back on the channel, commemorate, something like that. And then anything else that you can suggest. Somebody suggested that game last time where we went around the world and tried to find. That was so much fun. Never heard of it before you guys suggested it. It was great fun. So yeah, suggest things that we can do on the party stream as a segment. I might, because people have mentioned this many times now, I might invite Mother Johnson up and have her do something. Say hello, maybe get her sat down and comfy. Maybe you can fire some questions at her. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe she just might say hello. But she'll be on camera. I think I'm going to bring her in for you guys, and you can see her properly. She'll have to do her hair and get herself dolled up. If I tell her she's going on camera, she'll go, oh God, I've got to get myself ready. But she'll be there. I guarantee you, she'll be there. And of course, there'll be the takeaway ordering, because that's a customary thing. And there'll be me getting drunk, because that's also customary. But other than that, other things to suggest, comments of a section of this video, or on the Discord servers channel. I'm open for most things. You know me, I don't care if I make a fool of myself. I've recalled one year trying to play charades. I mean, good grief, maybe, you know, I'm open for most, especially when I've had a drink. You know, so feel free to go wild. So that's it, really, video update-wise. I've kept it to, what are we on, 18 minutes? I rambled on for this long. I don't even know what I've talked about, to be honest with you. But anyway, there you go, folks. I won't give you a summary, because I forgot what I've talked about. So whatever you're going to do this weekend, have a good one. I sincerely hope the weather turns back to being nice and sunny again before much longer, because I can't do with the cold weather. Because, 1st of April, the energy prices have now gone up significantly as of today. So, the old heating's not coming on anytime soon. These lights, you know, fancy lightings. Ooh, I might have to stream in the dark, my friends. We'll have to see. But anyway, have a good weekend, everybody. Have a good April if I don't see you again in terms of another video update before the end of it. But I'll probably give you one for the update to the health. But whatever you choose to do in the not too distant future, enjoy it. And until next time, see you soon.